coming to yoga. Thank you for coming to your mat this morning. I'm Monique. Thank you for sharing your practice. Let's all get started in a nice, easy seated pose, however you feel most comfortable. Feel yourself grounding down into the earth. Feel your spine, your torso elongate. Perhaps you'd like to roll your shoulders up, back and down a time or two. Allow your eyelids to flutter closed, your tongue to come away from the roof of your mouth, and just begin to settle into your mat, creating your own sacred space, drawing all your attention into your room, into your space, just observing, noticing all the sensations within your body, not trying to change, just taking note, noticing how on the inhalations your body expands, exhalations your body contracts towards your midline. And when you feel ready, let's begin with our mindful 3-part breath. Take a deep inhale right from the base of your belly. Feel your belly expand, your ribs grow big, your chest broadens and softens. And hold that breath. Kumbhaka, breath retention. Allow all that oxygen to be absorbed. And only when you feel ready, big open mouth sigh, let it go. And at your own time, begin again. Deep, deep, deep inhale. Feel your belly grow really big. Your ribs expand. Your chest broadens. Your shoulders soften. Hold. And at your own pace, big open mouth sigh. Sigh it out. And continue with your mindful breathing at your own pace. Just continue to settle into your mat. Continue to connect with your inner core. Always know this is your practice, and my cues are only meant to guide. So please adjust, modify any pose to better suit your own body. If it's in your practice to set an intention, now would be the time to do so. Always knowing if your attention wanders while we're practicing, you can focus on your intention and you can focus on your breath, drawing back to your inner core throughout our practice. Let's take a few more rounds here, becoming fully present in this moment. And only when you feel ready, inhaling arms up, shoulder height, fingers are spread, arms are firm. Just gently turn your palms to face the wall behind you and rotate back forwards. Just beginning to gently open up our shoulders. You may notice as you begin to loosen, you may have slight cat's or cow's spine. That's perfectly okay. Deep breaths. Just allow a few more times. Just notice how your body begins to loosen. Your spine begins to get involved. Deep breaths. Drawing both hands towards your center. Inhaling one hand up, relaxing your shoulders, keeping your fingers spread. Take it diagonally across your fingers. Press the air down. And when you're ready, turn your palm face up. Take that air all the way back as if you're pulling through mud. Allow your gaze to follow your hand behind you. And then push the air all forward, taking your arm diagonally across your body. A few more times on the side. Just really feeling the pose, feeling the movement. Always knowing you can bring any additional movement into it. Just listen to your body. Let's take one more round on the side. And only when you feel ready, bring your hand back to center, Inhale your other arm up, relaxing your shoulders, spreading your fingers wide. Push the air diagonally away across your body, turning your palm face up, take it all the way behind, really opening up our shoulder. And again. Slow, mindful movements. Take a few more rounds here. And only when you feel ready, bring both palms to rest upon your lap. Inhaling your hand out, wrist is shoulder high. Pull your fingers towards your shoulder. Really, really reaching those fingertips towards your shoulder. Feel your palm, your wrist, your forearm begin to ignite, begin to wake up. That's your range of mobility. Bringing in an open hand, help your fingers come closer towards your shoulders. That's your flexibility. Trying to keep as much of that flexibility as possible. Gently release. It's natural that your fingers are going to move further away, but just try hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release, making a fist, draw that fist towards your armpit, and then take it back up. Just release your wrist. Just a couple of times. Do circles if circles feel good for you. And let's take it to the opposite side. Inhaling the opposite arm up, wrist is shoulder height. Pull those fingertips towards your shoulder. Feel your hand, your wrist, your arm awaken. Few breaths here. Then bringing your helping hand, finding our flexibility. Feel that beautiful stretch up your arm. Removing your helping hand. Keep on pulling those fingers back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Making a fist. Draw your fist towards your armpit. Bring it back up. Just releasing your wrists. Maybe if circles feel good for you, do some circles in both directions. And when you feel ready, your hands come back into your lap. I'm going to turn so you have a better view. You're free to stay on your long edge of your mat. Coming into our first table, our wrists are below our shoulders, our hips are below our knees. Let's inhale into our cow. Broaden through your collarbones, lift your gaze, hips raised, and exhale into your cat. Push away from the earth. Concentrate on the upper portion of your back. Really round through the upper portion of your back as you tuck your chin, tuck your tail. And then when you're ready, inhale back into your cow. Taking a few more rounds. Perhaps keeping your eyes closed throughout the practice. Just following the cues. Go at your own pace through your cats and cows, knowing you can bring any additional movement into it if that feels good for you. Maybe taking your bottom all the way to your hips. Perhaps swaying your hips from side to side. 1 or 2 more rounds here. And only when you feel ready, we'll all meet back in table. Curling our back toes, begin to straighten your leg, finding your first down dog. Pedal your feet, sway your hips. We're still warming up. Push the back of your thighs towards the back wall. Lift your hips, scooping your belly in and up. We broaden through our collarbones. We spread our fingers really wide, evenly distributing our weight. As most often, we're going to begin with our 4 rounds of sun salutation.
not only to warm up, but the familiar movements allow us just to go deeper and deeper within, really bring our focus into our practice. So on your next inhale, inhaling up onto your toes, bring a slight bend into your knees, bring your gaze forward, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift, lengthen through your spine and crown. Exhale, full forward fold, palms are flat, enough bend in your knees that you're comfortable. Inhaling our arms up, we salute the sun, gaze following our thumbs. Hands come down through heart center as we forward fold. Half lift, bending our knees, framing our feet, we step back into our plank. Slide forward, lower chaturanga, modified by lowering your knees. If you wish, slide up dog. Shoulders are back and down, sternums lifted, make room for your heart. And meeting your down dog. Pedal out, find your breath. Repeating it, we come up onto our toes, bending our knees, bringing our gaze forward. We step or we hop to the top of our mat. We inhale, half lift, lengthen through your spine and crown. We exhale, full forward fold, arcing our arms up, saluting the sun. Hands come down through heart center as we forward fold. We half lift, bending our knees, framing our feet. We return to our plank. Sliding forward, arms are hugged in, we lower chaturanga, modify by lowering your knees. We slide into our dog, and we meet in our down dog. Twice more. Inhaling, coming up onto our toes, bending our knees, bringing our gaze forward. We step or we hop. We inhale, half lift. We exhale, full forward fold. Arcing our arms up, saluting the sun. Hands come down through heart center as we forward fold. We half lift. Bending our knees, framing our feet, we step back into our plank. Sliding forward, we lower chaturanga. Slide up dog and meet in your down dog. Last round. Inhaling, coming up onto our toes, bending our knees, bringing our gaze forward. We step or we hop. We inhale, half lift, lengthen. We exhale, full forward fold. Arcing our arms up, saluting the sun. Hands come down through heart center as we forward fold. We half lift, bending our knees, framing our feet. We step back into our plank. We slide forward, we lower chaturanga, hugging our arms in. We slide up dog, and we meet in our down dog, completing sun salutation. Breathe it out, find your breath. On our next inhale, inhaling, coming up onto our toes, we bend our knees, we bring our gaze forward, stepping or hopping to the top of our mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, full forward fold. Arcing our arms up. We sink down into our chair. Push your bottom towards the back wall. Take your weight into your back body. Bring your weight into your heels. I like to lift my toes, helping my weight go further back. Relax your shoulders, reach through your fingertips. Find your chin. Bring our hands into prayer. Relax your shoulders, roll them back and down. Find your breath in balance. And come up onto your toes for a toes stand. Deep breaths. Deep, deep breaths. I'm going to turn to face you so you can all see. Find your breath. Find your drishti. Taking a few more breaths here. And only when you feel ready, lower your bottom all the way down to your heels, bringing our knees and the tops of our feet to the mat. Gently raise your knees, opening up your ankles and feet
If you have blocks, feel free to use them on either side. Just a few breaths. And release. Curl your back toes. Option to use your hands or not. Find your toes stand. When you have your breath, when you have your balance, inhale all the way back up. Hands come down through heart center as we forward fold. Half lift. Bending our knees, framing our feet. Step your right leg back, preparing for a high lunge. Lengthen through that back leg. Push through that heel. This is where your balance is. Firm it up. Go as low in your lunge as you can, and only when you feel ready, inhale up, relaxing your shoulders, finding your length. High crescent lunge. Bringing our hands to prayer. Take your elbow to the outside of your knee. Press through that back leg. Really straighten it up, reaching your elbows in opposite directions. When you're ready, spread your wings. Finding your balance. Deep breaths. Taking as much time as you need, and then come into the twist. Hold. Keep on pushing through that back leg. And when you're ready, cartwheel your hands down, frame your front foot, step back into your plank. Slide forward, lower chaturanga, slide up dog. Let's meet in our down dog. Pedal it out. Preparing to take it to the opposite side. We inhale, coming up onto our toes, bending our knees, bringing our gaze forward, stepping or hopping to the top of our mat. We inhale, half lift, lengthen. We exhale, full forward fold. Arcing our arms up. We sink down into our chair. Utkatasana, find your chair. Push your weight behind you. Take your weight into your heels. Check that you can see your toes. If not, scooch your bottom further back. Bring your hands into prayer. And only when you feel ready, come up into your toe squat. Notice, observe all these sensations going on in our legs. Find your breath. Know this moment will pass. Breathe your way through it. Deep breaths. This is where we take yoga off the mat. When we feel things becoming unsettled, we find our breath, knowing the moment will pass. We breathe our way through it. And when you feel ready, release your bottom to your heels, releasing your knees, tops of your feet to the mat. Use blocks if you wish. Inhale your knees off the mat. Opening up the front of your feet, opening up your ankles. Deep breaths. And release. Curling your back toes, using your hands or not, find your toes stand. Once you have your balance, once you've found your breath, inhale all the way back up to a standing position. Hands come down through heart center as we forward fold. We half lift, bending our knees, framing our feet. Step your left leg back this time, preparing for high crescent lunge. Straighten your back leg, push through that back heel. Once you have your balance, inhale your hands up. Shoulders are relaxed. Lengthen through your spine. Coming into the prayer twist, our hands come into prayer. We take our elbow to the outside of our knee. Finding your prayer twist. Push through that back heel I should say. Feeling that length all the way up your torso. Find your prayer twist. Then spread your wings. And only when you feel ready, inhale up into your twist. Beautiful. Bringing our hands down, framing our front foot. We step back into our plank. We slide forward. We lower chaturanga.
We slide into our up dog and we meet in our down dog, pedaling it out. On our next inhale, inhale your leg, three-legged dog. Square your hips, lengthen through that back leg. Bring your bring your knee all the way to your forehead, pushing away from the earth. And take it back into your three-legged dog. Stepping your foot all the way between your hands, planting your foot firmly, pivoting your back foot, checking your alignment. Front heel is in line with the arch of your back foot, knee and ankle in a straight line. We inhale up into our warrior two. Going as deep as feels good for you. Push into the edge of your back foot, feeling that lengthening. Turning your front hand up, take it up and over. Peaceful or reverse warrior. Deep breaths. Cartwheeling your arms over, extended side angle. Option to bring your hand to the mat. Stack your shoulders, lengthen through your torso, and come into the bind. Top arm drapes behind your back, bottom hand reaches through. Rolling your top shoulder back, gazing at the ceiling. And inhale back into your warrior two. Cartwheeling our hands around, we frame our front foot. We step back into our plank. We slide forward, lower, chaturanga, up dog. We meet in down dog. Let's take it to the opposite side. Inhaling, find your three-legged dog, elongate through that leg, squaring your hips, bring your knee to your forehead, push away from the earth, and three-legged dog. Bring your foot all the way through, plant between your hands, preparing for warrior two. We pivot our back foot, heel and arch somewhat in line, knee and ankle in line, and we find our warrior two. Go as deep as you can, feel the pose, turning our front palm up. We take it up and over. Peaceful or reverse warrior. Cartwheeling arms over, extended side angle, reach through your fingertips. Biceps in line with your ears, reach. Bringing our palm to the mat, our gaze follows our hand to the ceiling. Coming into the bind, top hand drapes behind our back, bottom hand reaches between our legs. Pushing from the edge of that back foot, feel the length traveling out all the way up. Roll your top shoulder back, find the length, and gaze at the ceiling. And return to your warrior two. Cartwheel your hands around, frame your front foot, step back into your plank, slide forward, hug your arms in, chaturanga, slide into your up dog, return to your down dog, pedal it out. On our next inhale, let's inhale up onto our toes. Bending our knees, bringing our gaze forward, we step or hop to the top of our mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fall forward fold. Arcing arms up. Hands come down to heart center. I'm turning to face you, just so that we can all see better. When you're ready, take your arms out, come down to your goddess. Elbows or shoulder height, sink deep into your goddess. Check where your knees are in relation to your toes. We're aiming at somewhat by mid-toe. Go nice and deep into your goddess. And begin to raise your toes. Come up onto your toes. Just a few times at your own pace, alternating sides. And when you're ready, come into a toes stand. Few deep breaths here. Hold your breath, don't hold your breath. Hold your belly in, find your breath. And then we're just going to do 4 inhales, drawing your arms together. Exhale, open it up. Exhale, and inhale twice more. Exhale, and inhale. Next time, exhale and inhale. Stepping into our star, hands come behind our back, roll your shoulders up and down, open your chest, find a wide angle forward fold. Let it go. Deep, deep, deep breaths. Inhaling, hinging upwards from the hips. Bring your hands out into your star and sink down into your Skandasana. Your hands can be on the mat, extend your leg, flex your foot. And let's take it to the opposite side. Once more on each side. Take your time. Coming back to center, maybe you want to heel toe your feet in. Find Malasana. Nice straight back, pushing our arms into our inner thighs, helping us keep that straight back. Knees and feet are facing the same direction. You may want to just hang out in Malasana for a while. Perhaps you'd like to practice your crow, or if you'd like to come into the bind, take your right arm, reach it out in front of you, wrapping it around the outside of your shin. Hold hands, gazing over your shoulder up towards the ceiling. Few deep breaths here. And release, coming back to center. If you'd like to come into the bind, extend your left arm, wrap it around the outside of your shin. Take your other arm up and over and find your bind. And release. Bring your hands to prayer, either using your hands or not. Make your way into Navasana, into boat pose. Your feet can be on the mat, they can be out in front of you, or fully raised. Let me turn a little bit sideways here, or a little raise. Keeping your belly hugged in, shoulders are back and down. Lower and lift into your twist. Lower and twist. Lower, one. Lower, twist. Lower, two. Lower, twist. Lower, three. Lower, twist. Lower, four. Lower, twist. Lower, five. Lower, twist. Lower, six. Lower, twist. Lower, seven. Lower, twist. Lower, eight. Lower, twist. Lower, nine. Lower, twist. One more, twist. Lower, twist, center. Hold. Keep your belly hugged in, shoulders are back and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release. Take your feet out to either edge of your mat, windshield wipe your legs. Let it go. Long, deep breaths. Finding your breath. Next time you find your legs straight to one side, turn your torso, walking your hands to the back of your mat, one palm on either edge, coming into your twist. Twist it out. Nice detox twist. Few deep breaths here. And when you're ready, let's take it to the opposite side. Draping our legs to the opposite side, walking our hands to either edge of our mat. Find your twist. Deep breaths. And release. Using your hands to support you, work your way back to center. Bring our legs out all the way in front of us. Walk your sits bones back, feet off legs. Toes are spread. Inhale all the way up. Release your shoulders, and when you feel ready, hinge forward. Paschimottanasana. Go as far as you can with a straight back, and then just release into your pose. A few deep breaths here, taking as much time as you need. Just really enjoy the feelings of your hamstrings and knees stretching. And only when you feel ready, walking or sliding your hands up your legs, stack your spine, bring your head up last. Take your hands under your shoulders, fingertips facing forward, pointing your toes. Inhale into your upward plank. Engage your core, your whole core, your obliques, abs, pelvic floor, glutes. Squeeze it up towards the ceiling. Hold it, keep on squeezing. Hold, hold, hold. Feel your body. And gently release. Find a breath. And let's repeat that. Pointing your toes. Inhale up into your upward or eastward facing plank. In yoga, your front side of your body is the east side. Keep on squeezing. Keep on lifting. A few more deep breaths here. And gently release. Scooching your bottom towards your heels, making sure you have enough space behind you. Take hold of your shins and then gently lower one vertebra at a time all the way down onto your mat. Nice and slow. Walk your heels close towards your bottom, pressing to the four edges of your feet. Inhale up into your bridge. Once again, using all your core muscles, your obliques, your abdominals, your pelvic floor, and your glutes. Squeeze your inner thighs towards each other. Perhaps you'd like to walk your shoulders under your back, interlacing your fingers. Press into all four edges of your feet. Take that bridge as high as you can. High, high, high. Let's pulse upwards for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold, squeeze. Maybe you can take your bridge even higher. Maybe you'd like to come up onto your toes. Let's pulse up for another 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold. Keep on squeezing as we hold. Keep it high. And when you're ready, gently release. Releasing your shoulders, your back, your hands, and your feet. Inhaling our legs up into waterfall. Perhaps you'd like to stay here for your inversion if you wish. But we're going to make our way into a shoulder stand. So on your inhale, we're going to make our way into a shoulder stand in 8 moves. So on your first inhale, raise 1 or 2 vertebrae off your mat and roll back down. And inhale and roll back down. Inhale up for 3 and roll back down. Inhale up for 4, roll back down. Inhale up for 5, roll back down. Inhale up for 6, roll back down. Inhale up for 7, roll back down. This way, a time we're going to come all the way up into our shoulder stand. Roll all the way up, palms coming to your inner back. Tuck your chin. Use your hands to lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Walk your elbows closer together. Option to stay here, or if you wish, legs come behind you into Halasana. As your feet come to the mat, curl your toes so you're able to straighten your legs. pushing your thighs towards the back wall. Few deep breaths. And when you're ready, bending your knees, support your lower back. Roll one vertebra at a time, all the way back down onto our mats. Extending our legs all the way out in front of us, pointing our toes, bringing the palms of our hands, slide them under your bottom palms facing down, coming into fish. We walk our forearms under our back, arching our back, releasing our legs, counter pose for Halasana. Few deep breaths here. Keep on pointing your toes, find that arch. And only when you feel ready, gently slide back onto your mat. When your head and neck and torso supported, loosely allow your hands to slide out from under your hips. Drawing our right knee towards our right armpit, flex both feet, feeling that abdominal massage, pulling our legs in opposite direction, massage your tummy, helping with your digestion. Few deep breaths. And when you feel ready, draw your left knee in, finding your reclined pigeon. You can clasp in front of your shin, you can clasp behind your thigh, keep both feet flexed. Head and shoulders are relaxed, whichever version of pigeon feels good for you. Deep, deep, deep breaths. If you like, you can gently push your raised knee away from you while drawing this thigh, your bent thigh closer towards your chest. And release. Right leg comes down to the mat and continue to draw your left thigh towards your left armpit. Reaching, pulling in opposite direction. Feel that compression in your belly. Nice deep breaths. And when you feel ready, let's come into reclined pigeon on the side. Feet off legs, top knee is reaching away from you while thighs reaching towards you. Breathe into that hip. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Few deep breaths. And release. Hug your knees into your chest, your forehead into your knees. Rolling out that ball. Allowing your head and shoulders to come to the mat. Come into happy baby. Happy baby is a reclined balasana. So using your elbows, push your legs further apart. You can either hold the inner arch of your feet here. Perhaps you want to hold your big toes. Sorry, I'm pushing into the wall here. But yeah, find your happy baby, pushing your hips down towards the mat. If you'd like to extend or straighten one leg at a time, whichever feels good for you. Bringing our legs together, we're going to make our way into a reclined twist. So extending both arms out into the letter T. Allow your legs to drape to the right as we look over our left shoulder. Always the option here to come into cattails. Maybe place your hand on your top thigh. Shoulders are flat. Just allow your back, your spine to gently release. Few deep breaths here. And when you feel ready, draw your knees back to center, taking your recline twist in the opposite direction. Legs straight to the left, gaze goes over your right shoulder. Just release your spine. Beautiful deep breaths. And only when you back to center, giving yourself a really, really tight squeeze. Giving yourself a tightest squeeze as possible, showing yourself, your body, some love. Take a few moments here to do whatever feels good for you. Maybe rocking backwards and forwards, maybe drawing circles with your hips, whatever feels good for you. And only when you feel ready, extending both legs out in front of you, allow your feet to drape open, arms rest loosely at your sides, palms facing up. Allow your eyelids to flutter closed, your tongue to come away from the roof of your mouth, flatten your shoulders into the mat. And just feel this beautiful warmth right from the crown of your head, slowly drifting, meandering down your entire body, soothing, softening, nourishing, warming. All you need to do is breathe. I invite you to spend as much time as you wish in Shavasana. Really just allow your body the time and space it needs. And only when you feel ready, gently make your way out of Shavasana, maybe rolling onto your favorite side into the fetal position before you get ready to embrace the world. Slow, mindful movements, only when you're ready. As always, I thank you for sharing your practice and coming to your mat today. And as Namaste means, the light in me recognizes and bows to the light in all of you. As always, sending you all much love. Namaste.